I don't know if I've done an intro for this, and if I have, you've just seen it. And this is how the idea is transforming as of yesterday. So after the art battle, I was kind of like, you know what? I can just create the 20-minute artworks and like do real time, put them on YouTube. But now, as of yesterday, I'm thinking like, so I can lose people's interest with paint quite easily, I think. But I am so interested in it, but I just don't think someone else through a camera would really, I don't think it's gonna work. But with, so I'm also documenting the building of my YouTube. Right now it's very, very early days. But I'm noticing a trend where the digital artworks aren't getting as much attention as the paintings. So I'm thinking fast for the paintings, maybe try and live stream the digital artworks. And I have no idea where to start. Being a streamer is not the goal. I'm still an artist, just showing you the artworks. So I'm thinking maybe there's something called StreamYard. Maybe I'm gonna have to figure out some sort of camera, and yeah, that's where I'm starting. I want to show people artworks. I'm thinking, don't want to tug that. This will be the screen where I do the work. And then, because I'm not sure when you stream if the chat's always popping up, and I want to save it for later, like just the screen recording, I want to keep doing those, so I won't have my head in a chat. But I'm thinking I move it to my laptop. Where the fuck did it go? It's somewhere. And on the laptop, that'll be live streaming. So it's just mirroring the screen, so that way I still have the screen recording. I might have to adjust my little, what's this called? The cot? I really like the Dr. Evil name. I need to adjust the table. Maybe I'll have like an iPod, something. This is one of those things where I do need just a basic, what's it called? Like super dumb outline. You know how chat always gives you like the dumbest outline? I need one of those right now. This is too dumb. This is too dumb. I was expecting something like StreamYard. Like, of course I need a computer chat. Like, what the fuck? This is too... Okay. I'm doing homework, which, like, doesn't sound like homework. So I've been watching Asmongold, because he's, like, just watching it in general, but also because he's commenting on what streamers do wrong, or, like, what streamers are doing in general. So I'm kind of like, okay, I want to know. And so there was this chick, she was a new streamer, and like from the outside you could probably see where she went wrong. And so she starts getting harassed by this big streamer, like millions of followers or something, and he's donating but giving insulting comments or rude comments. I don't know, I wasn't really listening to the comments. I was just really like, what is that voice that they put on when the comments come up? So that's what I was paying attention to. But he was doing rude things, and then it egged on like someone to retaliate, and then it just egged on a bad audience. But to be fair, she didn't know where the block button was. So this is what I need to know. I need to know where the block button is and to kick people out instantly if they're just not behaving. So what ended up happening, I think she really dwelled in being the victim. I don't think she was like, oh, I'm going to be a victim. I just think that she focused on it too much. And she was like, oh, look, I'm really upset about this. But like, you look at the comments and kind of like, are you? But she was. So I was thinking like, okay, so I need to not be like her. Very nice girl. Also, she was wearing like a regular top, like cut to here. I wouldn't call it low cut at all, but people on the internet were like, look, she's wearing a low cut top, she's asking for it. I don't really have many low cut tops, but just in case, I'm gonna make sure that none of them will be on a day of stream, which will be difficult for summer. Oh, I just realized someone might be like, just use the aircon on the hot days. It doesn't, that's for show. Where's my chat on the streaming? Here we go. This is so vague. Get your equipment, microphone, and webcam, and headphones. I'm really gonna rely on chat for this because I have no clue about any of this. Fifine? Or is it Fifine? Or Fifini? You never know. It looks like the hunt continues. I looked on Marketplace and then I went to Kmart and I'm kind of like, you know, all I need is something temporary because I've got a good gut feeling about this. Just something iffy for now. But now I'm like, why do I need headphones? Like, to listen to my music? Let's see. Why do I need avoid audio feedback? Monitor to listen to myself? I need to come back to this. Okay, I've decided Sunday is going to be my first day of streaming, and it's Friday, so there's a few things that I need to get in order by then. A webcam. So I did an okay attempt at researching. I got the gist that I need like 1080p minimum, not to piss people off that are viewing. So I looked at a few online, and a lot of them start off at about $100. So my bank account says no, and I looked at Marketplace and someone's selling one for $20. So I'm like, thank you. I'm gonna go there. And microphones. I'm gonna start off with a basic Kmart one for $15. The webcam does have microphone, but I'm thinking because flow state for art, I need to have music on in the background. Like, I could create it without music, but I just don't think the art's gonna be that good. So I need music on the background. So I'm thinking maybe this microphone might be able to just have like a really short distance or something and then not capture the music in the background. That way I can put it on YouTube later without copyright issues. We're gonna come to that obstacle in a little bit. And then I do have headphones, like $5 headphones. I don't know exactly why I need headphones because I'm not talking to anyone, but maybe, you know, when people throw money at you and there's like a demon voice that comes up and it says whatever the person typed, perhaps that would go into some sort of loop, I don't know. Off to adventure. Not in the microphone section. Okay, 3 hours later. They were in opposite directions. Where's my other one? This is tiny. I didn't expect that. Well, I can't complain. That was a good find. There's 9 more if anyone's in Sydney and it's a year later. Cool. This one looks a bit lame. I can't complain. I'm on a budget. I'm playing around with setups. There's the webcam. It's too low. I'm going to have to like put something together tomorrow, and I'm thinking maybe a wooden thing over this so I can get my mouse back there. And I asked chat, I was like, is this the best way to go about it to get a clean screen recording but also live stream it? And I haven't read it yet. OBS Studio allows you to stream, how to set up an OBS. Okay, I'm gonna go learn. Oh, I got my space back. That's not gonna work. Going back to chat's original thing. So here's what we've been discussing. Yep, that's what we've been discussing. If you feel like pausing that, not much there. So we're landing on a streaming tool, and at the moment I'm kind of like OBS Studio. All right, I'm thinking maybe Streamlabs desktop, but I'm wondering, is this the same as StreamYard? All right, there's the answer. Because I've only heard from StreamYard from people who are doing like interview-based YouTube things. So Streamlabs is where I want to be because it's more suitable for what I want to do. I'm essentially trying to use the model for gamers, except I won't be gaming in terms of like how I need to get set up. So I'm going to make a Twitch account because I feel like maybe there might be a day of verification or something. The simulation is on to me already. If you include copyrighted material in your channel that you don't have the rights to, such as music playing recorded in the background of your stream, you're at risk of receiving... See, that's why I got this thing. Hopefully, please work. I'm just clicking buttons at this point. Right, I clicked on Create a Camp, and I'm just gonna do a little reading until I rage quit. I don't think it would be hard to get to partner except for this, 12 days. Every second day. That would be time consuming. 7 days a month. It's like, can I pause a stream at midnight and then come back? The other things seem doable because one digital artwork might be like 4 hours. And I think people are going to be interested. I found this little funny many. We're not going to put any numbers on it though. And I think that's an okay spot. I'm leaving this a bit last minute. I've just been so swamped. So this website's highlighting is so cool. Let me do that for my own website. Not that. I think they're talking about this page. Broadcast information. Edit stream info. Okay, it took me a minute to find this page. Home. Because I was expecting this. That's why I wasn't figuring out what was going on. So you go to this very narrow sidebar. I don't know what any of these are. You can't click on any of them, so it makes no sense to me why it takes up so much space. The setup thing is nothing. You just go, okay, yeah, I've got a computer. I've got Wi-Fi. Yep. Here. And then you go through this really narrow sidebar here. Here we go. I finally found it. Settings, channel, brand. And I set all these things. You can have an auto mod, which I think I'm just going to see how that works. And sexual harassment. I think that's going to happen quite a bit just because I'm a woman, so I'm putting that on more filtering. And then it comes, misogyny has its own thing. Gender, so high on the misogyny. That's just something women get every single day. Probably going to happen here. Safe. Okay, so if you want to know the technical things, it's not in this little creator course. Just click all the buttons. That's what you do. So I opened this and I'll get to that in a minute. I was like, are people typing these all the time or are they copy and pasting? Like, what are they doing here? That's interesting. Okay, good to know. I opted in for the walkthrough and then I clicked download Streamlabs for desktop and it's downloading. I should go to bed. Yes, this looks more familiar to what I've seen with streamers. And then I'll click some buttons. I still want to stream tomorrow. You know what I question every single time I think about this? Each platform is created by different coders. So how does this work? And I didn't know you could stream on Twitter. I've heard people say it, but I'm always like, what the fuck? And ignore it. Oh yeah, that's where my thought was going. So like on TikTok, I think, I clicked a button. All right. You can put like faces on them or something. So like how does that integrate with YouTube or Twitch? It's me, recording me. It's not a tunnel. I thought this was funny. Inverted. Oh yeah, let's go with inverted. Huh? The thought that just ran through my head, it's like, that's the one you choose when you're ugly. Cool. Yeah, just none. The built-in microphone is default, built-in. Okay, I think it's accepting the least amount of music in the background. I don't know what this is. It might be that. I think it's that. I don't know. And then the webcam picks up everything. So I don't know. Okay, I'm ready. Got my appropriately cut top, and I'm just a bit delayed today because I sold an artwork, and I was looking at it, I'm like, damn, like I did a decent job on that one, and I was just so unsure. Anyway, I could talk about that artwork for a long time. Yeah, so back to streaming. I also had to edit the video and like upload it and then print the brochure and back to streaming. And I asked chat, I was like, how are the streamers listening to music? And he gave me a very long-winded answer. And I was like, through headphones? Is that what you're telling me? He was like, yeah, they use headphones. Or like an extra setup, blah, blah, blah. Sometimes they listen to uncopyrighted music. But like, music is so important all the time. What? Actually haven't ventured out to uncopyrighted music. I'm sure the composers are great. I bet they do lots of hard work on it. Yeah, so headphones. I don't know. I think the lighting is oversaturated and I don't know. And I moved, look what I did. I moved this box and I was like, why would I just move the outline? So I've, there we go, that's put back. I just want to change the lighting. Okay, instead I commanded my blinds to do something different because I don't know. I changed the gamma, which means my hair doesn't look so contrasty to my face. In general, it's a terrible camera. I think so. I think it's not that great. If I get enough tips, I can get another one after I pay my bills. In Streamlabs, how do I set it up to record the screen without the chat and the camera, just raw, and also, okay, here we go. I have to create a new scene. I have the free version, so I don't know. Scene. Okay, we click the button. This is annoying. Because chat says go to a scene, and I'm like, all it's got is like these themes, and I don't care for a theme. I just want to figure out how to screen record and save the screen recording. This is... I don't want overlays. Studio. Scene? Scene. So, what if I go editor? Fuck, man. Fuck. New scene. I don't know. No. That's what you fucking do. New streamable neon. Okay, sure. And then I click the plus button and I add a source. Video capture device. What does that mean? Display capture? What does this mean? I got the window. I got the window there. What you have to do is you have to open your artwork and don't minimize it. Don't minimize it. And then you select it. Fantastic. So that means I won't accidentally dox myself doing anything. People won't see all my tabs. Fantastic news. The issue I have is the resolution. I have an issue with the resolution. Oh, I can't even until I get Ultra stream to multiple platforms at once. Okay. Okay. So, sure. I wasn't in Understand Land. I'm looking for the section where there's like the... Here we go. Can you match my desktop? You want? I think I'm just gonna wing it. I'm gonna wing it. I'm gonna set this up and I'm gonna just screen record and then learn as I go. Because I don't know what's going on. My gut says go to Twitch, make sure that you can save it, put it onto YouTube later. Because even though there's no one on Twitch, it's probably a good idea to start there because there's no one on Twitch. I can't fucking do headphones. I absolutely cannot. I fucking hate headphones. I can't. This is a struggle. I went to settings. I went to general. This is not where chat's telling me to go. Or I'm not paying attention. I'm likely not paying attention. So I clicked automatically record when streaming, and I want to know these dialogues because I don't really know what's going on. And we're just going to wing it. By the way, this is what happens when you don't have Ultra. It's choosing. Okay. Sure, going live. Okay, I had my first hiccup. Don't buy the microphone, just don't. Okay, this is difficult. So chat just kept saying OBS, so I downloaded it, and now I'm just gonna do like a little window, since I don't have any viewers anyway, a little me doing it. I'm gonna mimic a live stream, I'm gonna upload it until I figure out this thing. It's not that easy. Testing, testing. Don't. It's not gonna work for you. I've never had the voice in this work on Zoom calls, but it just seems to be working right now, so I'm going with that. It's much better than I can't hear anything with the microphone. I'll show you. All right, I think it's working again. I don't know. What's this page doing? Can I reload it? Oh, maybe. Are we in some sort of vortex where you can't? Oh, there you go. Oh, is this not slow anymore? Okay. I am screen recording, but I don't have the image. I did this wrong. I have to stop this. Can I just do this? Did it? Maybe I have to end the stream. All right, I think this is like the 5th time I've tried. Let's see, give me a second. Are we actually 2 minutes in? No. What's going on over here? Can I, well, I'm going to learn the hard way if I can refresh the Twitch. Is it bad for me to show this back end? Okay. That didn't seem to do anything. Excellent. All right, we're 37 seconds in. I'm making art. Oh, my music. Where'd my music go? Play. Play. Excellent news. Okay. All right, I started this before. That's all the info you're gonna get for now. But it was like super laggy. Shift Command I. Yeah, that's more fucking like it. Okay. We're gonna have to look at the screen recordings, what I actually achieved. Okay, it was just incredibly laggy and I did rage quit. So now I've learnt that I can screen record outside of Streamlabs. Okay, here we go. B. All right, I've got this thing from like the 2000s. I said that in the other one, but I hope that doesn't go live, but then I also clicked upload. There we go. Chat said it was gonna be laggy if I mirrored my screen onto that screen, but it's laggy anyway. So I might as well just mirror it onto the other screen and then have that one stream. That sounds like a way better idea. How fucking laggy is this? Let's see. It's pretty laggy. Okay. That means I have to charge my laptop. I'm gonna try that because I can't do this. I can't work with a lag. Stop. Okay, one viewer. I think that viewer is me. I'm the viewer, right? In some sort of vortex here. I might need an Ethernet cable, which means this goes on pause for a little bit. Fucking Mercury retrograde. Poor network connection. Let's. Okay, apparently we're live. unstable again, for fuck's sake. Is it unstable? Can we work with this? Perhaps we can. Let me just not get done for copyright. Okay. I just want to check this, so I'm gonna end it, and then I'm gonna come back. Wait, let me just quickly like go into this, because this was the problem before. Record. Record. No. Oh, we can't do it. No. Oh, for fuck's sake. Streaming is not that straightforward. Yeah, no, that's too laggy. Alright. Okay. We are ending the stream. Testing. Let me just do this. And then also go here. Damn it. Stop that. Okay, so this mimics, this is fine because it still gets the goal of, it doesn't get the interactive goal where people get to like be in it, but they get to see it as it happens, background noise. So I want screen capture. I'm probably going to mess with these many times. So start recording. Okay, I'm just testing this, seeing if it works, just doing things. Now I'm gonna go back to OBS and okay, I'm starting recording because I didn't know where I put that file. Now I'm gonna stop the recording. Okay, now I'm gonna test double recording. I think I'm good. I'm done with this testing. Stop that. Stop recording. I'm reflecting on the work. I'm just not it's kind of funny. I'm not enjoying the streaming part. I'm not enjoying like all the glitches, and I don't have money for an Ethernet cable, to be frank. When I can have the equipment, I'll try again. This is a low cut top. I'm just wearing it high, but I live in Australia. Yeah, so I don't think I'm going to continue at the very moment. This is where it stands today. Life is long. I might come back to it. So here are the obstacles. We're going to run through them, and there's just a collective of them, and money solves a lot of these problems. So I'm just not really in a situation where I can continue, but at least I tried, and this is how it stands. So first obstacle, like, I hate sitting in silence. I absolutely cannot stand sitting in silence. And for so long, it was hours. It's like, yeah, I was doing the artworks and I had like earphones in, but like I'm a bit precious and they start to hurt after like half an hour. So I'm kind of like switching them, being like, oh, okay. And it's like, I can still feel that the room is empty and silent. So it's just uncomfortable. And then I felt drained afterwards. I'm kind of hungry. I'm always hungry. I'm really hungry. Because it's not like a normal artwork where I'm like, yeah, like music, it's sick. Look at this thing that I made. It's like, I feel a little bit on show, but like, I don't mind that part. The silence. Also, plus Shalik was like standing at the door trying to figure out what I'm doing. So like, I can't fix that problem with money, but with the general silence, I could probably get some sort of microphone that would only capture what's around here, so I could have some music on in the background, like even just a bit of a hum. That would be fantastic, but not doable at the moment. It's either picking up the music and me or nothing. So yeah. Also, so the next problem is internet. I I assumed that we live in the future and I could just like Wi-Fi stream it up, but that doesn't really seem to be the case. So you kind of need an Ethernet cable, and then I look at my computer, I'm like, what? There's only like USB ports on the back of a Mac, and my laptop only has like USB-C ports. So it's like I would have to find some sort of adapter and a cable, but I'm kind of like running on so thin at the moment. I just don't even have the money for just an Ethernet cable. So that's a problem. And then I would have to like run it through the house, but I'm minimalist. So I would just need to adjust the setup a lot to do that. It kind of sounds like I'm making excuses, but like there's a lot of problems at the moment that I just think like, tackling each individual one. So the internet's the problem. And then my computer is fantastic. I absolutely love the computer. I think it's great. So it does 3D rendering, it does Blender, it does my photo editing. I can like export videos, I can upload them, I can edit images of my artworks. It really ticks all the boxes until streaming. And I used to watch these Scientology videos, and the host was always like, yeah, it takes nothing to start streaming. Like, you just get your phone. But that is not the case here. So this is, I would say it's on the equivalent of streaming gaming. So you need a computer that can handle the game on its own. But then on top of that, you need a computer that can handle recording it. For me, I want to record it as well. And then also recording the screen with the webcam and then uploading that simultaneously. And I did come across a problem quite a few times. Like I wasn't able to use the smudge tool because the computer was just doing too much. So that's a big obstacle in itself. So I'm kind of thinking like I would have to solve that in time. Yeah. Also, I don't like sitting still. Like I get up in general, probably like every 20 minutes, every half an hour, I always think of something I need to quickly pop up and do. So the people I'm streaming to would just have to get used to that. So there's those obstacles, plus like the whole getting up, like there were so many wires around, I couldn't move the plank that I normally have in front of me to the right. So I had to try and get out and just knocking a bunch of things. Motherfucker, damn it. So yeah, definitely obstacles. I think there were more, but oh, now it's asleep. I don't know, man. I'm at the point where I'm like, okay, but because I just got up to go do something, I had a thought. I was thinking, you know how I do like this shaky camera kind of view for my art venture videos? Well, you might as well just be looking at this. With the digital artworks, I actually could just do momentarily like a streaming style kind of note. Where the fuck is my lemur? It's really not complete without lemur. Because I describe what I'm doing as I'm creating the artwork, but I could do it through the view of the computer and then just see how that goes. I'm not sure if I'll finish it today just because of the load on the computer, and also it was just so draining. But maybe I'm gonna turn the whole thing into that and then just upload half. I don't know. That's how it stands today. Update. Okay, so this morning I was thinking like, all right, I'm gonna present the artwork in a different way and just see how it goes and have like a little, like the webcam thing me here and then the screen behind and being like, okay, so I'm thinking I'm gonna do this here and then this there, but shorter clips and not the full live stream. Simultaneously, I put my webcam up for sale because it's overexposed anyway, and it sold straight away, and I didn't expect that. And I only made a couple bucks loss, which is fantastic for having tried something new, but I thought it was going to take a few months. So instead, I'm going to finish the artwork tonight. I'm not going to push the computer and do the recording and the editing. I'm just going to do a few clips and then put that together and then explain that, hey, my webcam sold. I'm just going to stop the stream here, the fake stream. And I'm just going to see if people like the way the artwork's presented. If so, by that time, I'll have a little bit of cash to like get a different webcam and we're going to go from there. Okay, this is going to my Patreon video. I've just switched cameras from the Logitech that just sold to this camera, so I can continue doing, this is actually better, the image on this one. It's just the middle of the night, which is why it doesn't look better at the moment. It's gonna be less less exposure. So I can continue my artwork tomorrow or something without interrupting the making of the presentation of the artwork. This is what my files look like. I call them art benches because they're like adventures, but not so adventure-y anymore. It's very static. It doesn't matter. Let's just see how this goes. I don't know how to edit them together. I have an update. See those? They might be sound absorbing pads. Like I put, because I'm so fucking sick of Shaliqua listening to my shit and also slamming her door all day. So I need some sort of reprieve from that. So I put I'm yet to put 2 layers of deadener on the door and then that sound absorbing foam. And it should bring it down by about like 30 to 40 decibels. Anyway, my point is I could get a microphone. I do have a microphone that I'm watching that I will grab next time I need things from AliExpress. Just one of those tiny ones. So I was thinking if I get that sound, I'll probably have excess. So if I put like a little shell around the microphone or like some sort of sound bouncing thing, then that way I can have my music and have it only capture my voice. Maybe that's in the process. I'll gradually work on solving all these problems in time. So maybe I'll get back to this in like 2 years' time. Oh my God, today's very exciting. This just creeped up on me. So I was looking at my notes being like, okay, so like you can't schedule the shorts to link to a longer video. You have to do it when the longer video is already published. So I was like, all right, which one's today? And the Zeblephant artwork is up today, which is the one that we've been focusing on in this video. And I wanted to wait until that was up and like get a little feedback. But it's longer, so maybe people won't watch it just yet. But yeah, I wanted to wait for that before wrapping up this video. Also, I muted Shaliqua over there I put 2 layers of deadener and then sound absorbing triangles. And this nomad that I'm hanging out with, who was like, yeah, it looks like a mental institution door. I was like, it's kind of funny because it means that maybe I'm muted to her, which is excellent. Like it made me really uncomfortable during the live stream. Also, I got a new mic and it made absolutely no difference to the inbuilt mic. So very slow progress. We'll see if I try it again. I still don't like sitting down for long periods of time, but maybe this is a really good outcome for what I was trying to do. When did it go up? An hour ago, 2 hours ago, 1 and a bit hours ago. No views just yet. We'll see. The shorts really pull people in. See? 500 views. And 1 person disliked it. Oh, that's a real shame. Let me put this one up. Oh, I just want to add, this one's really cool because people are understanding art. Looking at this one, people are like, whoa, like they're thinking about the concept. And that's what art is. It's not decor. So I'm glad that this one's getting the point across of art. Reuse.
Success!
Okay. Well, the built-in mic. Shut up, Pauline. Oh, I just want to add, this one's really cool because people are looking. Damn train.